Like the video and subscribe right now, and this will be your next Uber driver. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Are men seriously trying to normalize erectile dysfunction now? I just opened Reddit without being logged in and saw men on the front page comforting each other about their ED and swearing it's normal. What? It's not normal. It's something that happens naturally to old men whose sperm is no longer safe to the gene pool, but not men in their teens, 20s and 30s. They are telling each other it's from poor diet and depression and that tweaking their food, eat more lean meat bro, is the answer. Guys in their 20s should be able to look at concrete and get hard. Barely legal college pavement worked by 3 construction studs gets filled to the brim with cement. I couldn't decide if I wanted bangs or not, so I cut bangs for my daughter, and she looks awful. Dodged a bullet there. Great tip. Was wondering whether or not I should get circumcised. This should make deciding much easier. Just remember to stretch the skin and pinch it off just above the tip before you cut, or else you risk traumatizing the boy for life. Plus it wouldn't make a very good example. Of course, if you have more than son then you have some margin for error. Found this in my toilet yesterday, killed it, then found another today, rat-tailed maggot. Check the inside of your ass. Second shelf. I have cancer and have 3 months to live, please, free stuff. Bad investment. How uncircumcised guys look at circumcised guys. Imagine not having somewhere to hide a few Skittles or M&Ms to surprise your girlfriend later. Lame. Got arrested at a Dabba concert. They searched my bag and found 13 tomatoes. Them tomatoes weren't enough, I need him sacrificed. Tomatoes aren't enough, I'm throwing rocks. I'm throwing my frozen foreskin. I was at the bar one night and had a girl into me. We started making out somewhere out back and I realized she was way too gone to consent. Told her as much. Bam. Diabetic seizure. Had to call an ambulance. Did you send her a card signed from Low Sugar Daddy? Hats off to the waiter that kept a straight face as my 5-year-old ordered the vagina for lunch instead of the lasagna. So, you don't recommend the lasagna? Nope. Found a hair in it. I have cancer, so this pussy is limited edition. Well, at least it's shaved. What do you collect? Secrets. Can you tell me one? Some girl told me that she uses semen inside the used condoms taken from her neighbor's dustbin to make her soup taste better. I regret asking. I have crush on Candice. He has Shreks with Candice. I have crush on Janet. He has Shreks with Janet. He contracted herpes. I didn't. Great success. Even herpes doesn't want me. Bulldog bites pedophile's penis off as he tried to rape sleeping children. Those weren't the balls he was supposed to fetch, but he did a good thing. Wait a minute. Damn, he's right. Puts on mask. Nobody can stop me but myself. Grabs gun. As long as I'm happy, who cares? Walks into bank. Why pay for OnlyFans if the internet is full of free porn? Where else can I see pictures of my friend's wife naked? Feminine experiences the power of testosterone. Start taking tea. Develop an internal monologue. I thought that shit just existed in movies. I still can't get over the fact that some people just don't have an inner monologue. I got like 7 voices in my head at all times telling me to kill John Lennon. Wanting to kill yourself. Remembering your chances of spawning back as Indian are too high. Realistically, you are likely to respawn as a plant or as a single-celled organism. That's fine, I wanna come back as bacteria living just inside Tom Holland's asshole. I remember when my dad found my cum wall. Would you mind elaborating, good sir? Well, I had a single bunk bed, computer desk below. Sometimes late at night, when I didn't have a cum rag, I would just roll over and nut on my wall. No regrets at that age. It would dry, of course. How common is it for guys to sleep naked? As this is a topic that keeps popping up with my girlfriend, who sleeps naked, and I, who sleeps with underwear on. I used to sleep naked, and then I sharted on my wife's leg. Now I'm not allowed to sleep naked anymore. Me. Everyone should be comfortable in their own skin. My brain, except for you. Me, except for me. That's why I wear other people's. You do what? Guess who will not sleep tonight? Since there's ice cream in Zootopia, then that means somebody is getting milked. Until we meet again. In real life humans milk cows, but what if in Zootopia cows milk humans? Stop saying start a family when you mean have kids. A couple is still a family. A single person and her cat is still a family. A couple and their plants are still a family. You don't need kids just to be called a family. I had a distant uncle who had 3 cats as pets. That was his family. He slipped in the bathroom and died. Few days later, when people opened the door, they saw the family members eating him. Man spent 12 years in a coma. Says he heard everything including his mother saying I hope you die. Guy wakes up. Well look how the tables have turned. Mom unplugs her life support. My grandma's titanium hip after the cremation. Make it a shift knob for your car. Wishing well. I wish to be irresistible to men. Poof. No, stop trying to remove the S in my name. Lady, are you cutting eye holes into that pumpkin? Guy who is about to invent jack-o'-lanterns. Zips up pants. Yeah, eye holes. That's what those are. Jack-off-lanterns. Ejack-o'-lantern. Jack-in-a-lantern. Wanko-lantern. Porch pussy. Friend of mine I played baseball with had a tail. It wasn't this long, but it was I think about 3 to 4 inches long. Don't know if he ever had it removed, but yes he could move it. But his was more stiff. In case anyone asks, I only knew because we played college baseball together and obviously showered in the same showers a lot. He was embarrassed at first, but we were a pretty tight group, so everyone got over it, and it definitely helped his self-esteem. If you throw the ball at him, would he wag his tail? Me at my boss's funeral, kneeling and whispering at the coffin. Who's thinking outside the box now, Steve? How dark is your humor? Featured comment. Rithvik's Riram. Me. Practicing knife plays in the lobby. Hotel staff. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. Gas prices. Dropped by 3 cents. My dad to my mum. Keep the kids, or else he will never financially recover from this. This reminds me of my parents' custody battle. Dad stole our horse and left mom with the kids. Next thing I know, I'm up for adoption and eating my sister's ass. The hardest part of bathing my cat is getting the hair off my tongue when I'm done. You teleport 3 feet in front of you. How has your life changed? I'll have a chair up my ass. I have that anyway. Man mistakenly slaughters human instead of goat during animal sacrifice ritual. Oh, so other people have this problem as well. I got banned from r/technology for reminding them that Ghislaine Maxwell was a moderator there for years. It was like plus 97 or something, and had several other awards, and some mad mod banned me for it. Worth. I got banned from r/schizophrenia for spamming I'm in your walls. Woman who quit her job to become a puppy gets in fight with another dog on the street. These people have the right to vote. The consequences of democracy are yes, kinks. It's ridiculous and disgusting. People getting horny all over these women acting like a dogs. Just duck a real dog like the rest of us. If your mom walked into the room, those googly eyes would drop on the floor from the shake. Hot damn bro. If my mom walked in the door, I'd be ducking, terrified of the walking corpse that traversed several states to break into my house. That's why I always let my cock stick out, waiting for the friendly demon to rub it gently. Mr. Krabs when he trades SpongeBob's soul for 62 cents. I wasn't even trying. 69. Nice 420. Smoke weed every day 1862. General McClellan. Our Union forces have routed General Lee's forces away from Antietam. The Confederates are bound to lose the war after this bloody battle. Legend of the West. Annie Oakley, shooting over her shoulder using a hand mirror, around 1890. Where she buried? Barbarian. I swear I will have revenge for the death of my brother. Druid. You have my wolves. Amazon. And my bow. Necromancer. And your brother. Raising a family is hard. Necromancer. Not if they are buried close together. What? Necromancer. What? This reminds me of my elementary school days when everybody would poke fun on the fat kid and he ate them. What the difference between jam and jelly? I can't jelly my cock up your ass. I could walk out with no bra, if I so desire. A rake up is not real boobs, mon. Anyways, my mom is like, I rode her. You have to wear a bra. Don't say you don't have to. You have breasts now. Where? Just water them. They'll grow. Shaking my head. Is watering my dick will work too? No, but ducking bees will. Teachers of Reddit, what was the worst thing you had to confiscate from a student? A huge black dildo. A child found it in the school's garden and said, I found a ding dong in the garden and I'm taking it home for mum. That day, I was not professional. What a thoughtful child. Don't know about that. And Frank wrote a good book. The plot was basically handed to her though. Doubt she could make fiction half as interesting. God, I hate you. Take your upvote and go to hell. The cookies are ready when the baby stops screaming. But the baby isn't ready until it's slightly pink on the inside. Human skin penetrated by a needle under microscope. Thank God we don't have better eyes. Or smaller dicks. Yeah, well, Most racist countries in the world. Albania. My mom doesn't let me watch porn. Does anyone's mom? I assumed that was the norm. Mine does. She even lets me watch the ones we make and upload together. How do you guys earn money? I need some. Search for specific hentai links for 2.50 each. Sigma grind set. Russia plans to target Ukraine capital in lightning war, UK warns. Lightning war sounds familiar. Oh right. Blitzkrieg. Lol. It's all prequels and reboots these days. No originality. Cow is not a god. She is sacred animal and we see her as a mother. That's all. And she's goddamn delicious. Just had Shreks. Nothing else, just did it and felt good. Glad to hear you're spending quality time with your family. First thing you thought on doing was posting that on Reddit. To be completely honest, if I were a guy, I would probably do nothing else but slap my dick on different things. Sounds fun. You learn pretty quickly what not to slap your dick on. Selena coughing due to doctors telling me wrong diagnosis. Size is same or a door frame in my kitchen, £35. Used but never buried. Just like my wife. Jokes aside though, I really wish it wasn't weird to call our parents mommy or daddy. My younger brother calls my uncle daddy. There's enough sperm sitting in donation centers to impregnate every adult woman on earth. If men disappeared tomorrow, the human race would continue. The year is 2250. All men lost fertility decades ago. The sperm banks are now surrounded by armed guards to protect the last reserves of sperm from healthy young adults who passed rigorous physical exams. You're taking out a second mortgage on your micro apartment to buy your second round of discounted sperm from a 70-year-old man with a degenerative disorder. Brought to you by Microplastics. Take the title of the last song you heard and add up your ass. Just the two of us up your ass. Sounds like a fun time. Name a city that changed your life. Wuhan. Billionaires telling poor people they just need to work harder. Just stop being poor. You homeless? Just buy a house. You orphan? Just get parents. We are used to it now. March 2020. January 2022. Used to what? Tentacle porn? I knew it. Is there any problem that poison doesn't fix? It's very underrated. Can it fix my depression and anxieties? With the right dosage? No. Horses get farted on more than any other animal. Tell that to my cat. Green M&M trans. Really proud of her. She's come a long way. If you watch the whole commercial, the one on the left is a peanut M&M. Nice try, but context matters. Exactly, she had her nuts removed. What does a female rapist select? A Grammy award apparently. What's your let that sink in fun fact? The inside of the male urethra is rifled like the barrel of a gun, which causes urine to come out in a twisting motion, which keeps flow straight instead of spraying out everywhere. So you're saying one can shoot a 007 intro through a penis? This makes me want to Google us nuclear launch sites near me so I can move far, far away. But also, I don't want to meet my FBI agent either. The launch sites really aren't a secret. They're mostly in Montana and North Dakota where they would fly over Canada to hit Russia. Nah, submarines. Nobody know where those guys are. They could even be right behind you as you read this. I'm on the toilet and I heard a blip from underneath me. What do? Drop a depth charge. Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania sending anti-armor and anti-aircraft missiles to Ukraine. Nice picture. Hopefully that's not how they're sending them. Teachers of Reddit, what was the worst thing you had to confiscate from a student? An actual jar of cum with glitter in it, meant as a birthday present to a friend. Machine Gun Kelly designed Megan Fox's engagement ring to hurt if she tries taking it off. Can't be as painful as when he fingers her with that Freddy Krueger hand. Rumor has it smoke alarms are the best way of alerting you to a fire in your home. No. I prefer to tie people to chairs in every room. If I hear screaming I can assume the fire came from that room. Your skeleton is wet. Your skeleton is wet. What did you expect, with it being surrounded by blood and other bodily fluids with many arteries and veins passing through it? People expect it to be dry. I don't know, the skeletons in my basement are always dry. Woman finds out blood donor who saved her life 11 years ago turned out to be her husband. Wow, he was already inside her before their first date. They also grow barbs along their dorsal fin and will eat native species out. God, I wish I was a native species. You've been visited by Graduation Doggo. You will be blessed with the ability to pass all of your exams, but only if you comment. Congrats on passing, Doggo.